Hey, this is Ramon Ray with RonTalksHomeschool.com, and what's your name and who are you with?
I am Connie Albers of ConnieAlbers.com.
Great. And we heard a great session today all about social media, cybersecurity, and related. And I think the big message I heard was parents, you can't avoid it. It's here. Yeah. Don't be scared of it, but here's things you can do, etc. So can you repackage that for us? What did we hear today?
How much time do we have?
We have about 5 minutes to 10 minutes. Give us the highlights.
Okay, the 30,000 elevation, right? Well, the internet isn't a safe place for our children. However, it is a place that we're not going to be able to escape. Technology's here. It's only going to increase. We have to understand that unique balance between people that create products for online usage, like the social platforms. They have a goal, right? And that goal is to increase users, to make money, and to gather information about you and me and our children.
And as you said today, they're not evil in and of themselves, most of them. They want to make money. That's it.
Right. And they're trying to make a living and pay their mortgage, and then there are those that aren't. They have more of an ill intent in mind. So today what I was talking about is I was helping parents understand there are hidden apps. There are apps that aren't good, that our children can stumble into, because our kids are good kids, but they can stumble into these. Or because our children want to be known, they want to be heard, they want to be listened to. Some of these apps, they provide that. So I really today focused on parents. Your kids want to be heard, they want to be known, they want to be seen, they want a relationship. So I really tell parents how to navigate social media, how to incorporate it, how to teach your kids to have a positive social footprint, because they don't want to derail their whole future on some silliness that they posted in high school, right? Or in college.
And I like your message. One thing you said parents can do is just explain to your children, I'm doing this for you, or I want you to be safe. I'm not doing it to be mean. Is that kind of what you were sharing today?
Yeah, right? We're not trying to be perpetual killjoys. We want our kids to have friends and be connected. But yeah, that was really the message. Parents, help your children understand it isn't safe, but you can navigate it. All things could be used for bad if they're in the wrong hands, but you can come alongside them and teach them how to create a profile that colleges want your kids to come to their school, and you can create a profile that employers say, man, we want to have that kid work for us.
Talking to the mothers and fathers out there who are frustrated, scared, and I've been there, I am there to a degree, I'm concerned. I mean, again, I know this is a 25-hour conversation, but highlights from the top of your head, 1 or 2 or 3 things you tell the mom out there that says, listen, I know Snapchat, I've seen sexting, I've seen all the things we talk about, horrific live streaming. One is confusing. I'm not a techie. I'm talking as a mom, I'm not a techie. Maybe I Facebook once in a while, I click the wrong button, but at a high level again, the best you can, what can they do? What are some things you'd say, take home right now as they're listening to us, that they can do to be a little smarter tomorrow? Anything that comes to mind,
One thing that comes to mind is don't overreact.
Okay.
When you stumble into something, or they tell you, hey, listen, mom and dad, I saw such and such at my, so-and-so's house. Don't freak out. Don't overreact. Don't take away their cell phone and say they can never use it for the next month and a half or a year.
Don't take the hammer out and stop bashing it.
Right. So don't do that. Okay. Teach them how to be safe. Teach them how to be discerning. Teach them that, I always ask my kids, listen, if you wouldn't post it, if you don't want law enforcement to see it, if it's something that could get you in trouble, then don't say it and don't post it. Make what you do a cause for good. Use it to post positive things. Use it to encourage other people. That's the number one thing we want to teach our kids. Use it. Use it for good. Make a difference. Find that cause that your kids are passionate about, and then help move that cause along.
So last question, Connie, is it sounds like you're saying, I guess my question would be, when do you restrict? Is there a time or age when you say, no, you're not going to be on Facebook, for the parent who decides it, or we're going to lock you down, as it were, versus use it positive? Do you have any guidance on that? The parent who's saying, we don't allow Instagram at this age, or we're not allowing any internet. If you follow what I mean, how do you guide them in that,
First off, focus on the relationship. Get to know your child. What's their maturity level? That's really important. Sometimes a 13-year-old is very mature and they're cautious. Their nature is cautious. They're not going to wander into things they're not supposed to. They're going to follow the parameters that you set. I mean, we want to keep the relationship above the rules. So I'm a real big one on, yes, these are the rules, these are the parameters, but I'm going to focus on the relationship. I think that is extremely important. There are, however, if you start finding your children are going to sites, maybe they're sexting things they shouldn't, they're posting pictures they shouldn't because they want attention. If they're saying things they shouldn't, if maybe they've been caught up in cyberbullying, that's a very serious thing. And one thing that parents need to know is if your child is if your child is bullying somebody online, guess what? You can be held responsible for that. So when would I tell a parent you need to step in? When their actions can not only get them in trouble, but they can get you in trouble. So there are real times if they're doing some things and getting caught up until they can figure it out, mature, understand there's consequences to what we say and do.
Absolutely.
All right? That would be a big one.
I appreciate that. This is great. And Connie, one more time, give us your full name and website or how you want people to find you.
Yes, I'm Connie Albers at conniealbers.com. I'm currently working on a book. I'd love to have you join and follow me over there. And so you can find me at Twitter at Connie L. Albers and on Instagram, which we all love Instagram, at Connie Albers. So I'd love to have you join me there.
Awesome. And I'm Ramon Ray with RonTalksHomeschool.com.
And
Please.
Yeah, and I have to say, hey, a shout out to Ramon. He's doing some great work. He and his wife both, they're really here hustling at the homeschool convention, just trying to get great information to help you. They want to support you in your journey, and they're interviewing, and thank you for interviewing me. Thank you for stopping me and bringing me into your show. I appreciate it.
Thank
Thanks.
you.